Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have probably the most well-known lifestyle subscription box around. It is FabFitFun. This one is not sent to me for review, but it is so popular, and I know that that is a way that a lot of you have found my channel, is looking for reviews on this box, so that's why I've been subscribed for the past few years. I was subscribed a long time ago, back in 2014 for like 1/4, and for a long time I kind of shied away from it because I do like to feature some smaller independently owned non-funded boxes, but you know, it is such a great value. And so if you are looking for a box with a high value that really gets high quality brand name products for you to choose from every season, you're looking to get a big ROI. It's basically $69.99 per quarter, and you're usually going to get an assortment of items that you've selected for yourself that's at least over $200, if not way more than that. Then this might be your one box that you choose. I know that a lot of us have very limited budgets, so we have to be careful with our subscription boxes, but it is a really solid box, and that is why they have lasted the test of time. The box itself, not too fancy these days. This time it doesn't even seem like it's got like a quote or anything for the season, for the summer season. It just says, you know, FabFitFun, nice place for people who like nice things or something like that. Not the most exciting box this time around. They're a little more utilitarian these days. I think that's how they are able to give us such great brands. I went ahead and looked in my account because I wasn't sure this time around if I had done any add-ons. Last season I think I did quite a few of them. I usually watch Catherine McCarty's channel, honestly, to see what's upcoming, and then I'll cross-check with some other subscription box websites, so I have a good idea of what I want to do on customization day. I am an annual subscriber, so I'm able to customize a little bit earlier than quarterly subscribers. I highly suggest that if you're able to. Not only do you save a few bucks on each box, but you also get those extra perks. So I'll leave a link below. I'm not sure if there's any sort of referral benefit these days, but if you have for some reason never ever subscribed to FabFitFun, I do have some welcome boxes as well that are available, where you get 4 products from past boxes and you just pay for the shipping. It does sign you up for the subscription though, be forewarned. But if you are interested in that, just let me know in the comments and I'll see about getting you a link for that. So let's go ahead and get into the box. I do a couple of like add-on subscriptions. So there's the opportunity to add on items at a certain set rate in each of the 6 categories or groupings. And then there's also like a bunch of items that you can choose from that do come on a subscription basis and ship each quarter with your box until you stop that individual subscription. So I do have a couple of those, one for shower steamers and one for pet products, pet toys. So inside though, the box is a lot more fun. So as some of you know, I always suggest, because the outside of the box can get banged up, that you can go ahead and turn your box inside out if you're looking for a nice storage box. That one is, it says that it is their 50th box, you guys. That is so amazing. And then they do have a QR code that's printed right inside. So instead of a scratch off, it looks like they've got a QR code to see if you're a winner. I haven't even done that. I didn't even notice that. So let's just talk about those add-ons first. They did tell me that before my add-ons, the total value of my box this time around, and again, it's $69.99 per quarter, or I think it's $219.99 for the entire year. So you are definitely saving, because let's see, 7 times 4 would be 28, so it'd be like $280. So you're definitely saving quite a bit. That's a big savings. I don't know. I might have the wrong annual, but I think it's only $219.99. I'm sure some of you will correct me. So I get the small, medium pet toy subscription. It did go up in price, but they did let me know, so I had time to cancel if I wanted to. I think it used to be like $12 and now it's $14.99, and you always get 2. But my mom has a cute little long-haired dachshund, and I always give him these little toys, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be pretty excited about these. And they're cute because they're like perfect for summer. So I get those, and then the other add-on that I get is these Lujo eucalyptus shower steamers, because they're really strong. My husband loves them. I love them, and this subscription for 4 of these each quarter is just $9.90. So essentially I spend like $25 in my little extra add-on subscriptions that you can stop at any time. All right, so I had a few things selected in every category, but I had some self-control this time and decided to just do one product per category. So we'll talk about those. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Oh, we've got all of our extra inserts. All the extra stuff, all the extra advertising. They don't really do much in terms of packing the box well these days, so everything just kind of comes inside. Usually everything's fine, like it'll come like in a nice hearty box like this, but like I can tell you right now that some of my items look a little bit crushed because they don't do much shred. They'll do some paper, but I'm just going to pull this out so you guys can see how pretty and tropical this box is. I'm totally going to turn that inside out. I totally should have done it for the thumbnail, but you guys, I have no time. All right, so for choice number 1, so you can choose any of these items, and then if you want anything else from this particular category or grouping, it's just $16 more, which when the items themselves are like $68 in value, $32 in value, like $128 in value for the gauzy maxi dress that was like the apparel item this season. I mean, paying $16 to get the extra dress that's $128, that's a smoking deal. Like, no one can ever, you know, it might not have the delight that FabFitFun used to have that other subscription boxes now provide me, but it definitely has the value and it cannot be beat in that way. All right, so there was, like I said, there was a maxi dress. It just looked a little bit too loose and flowy for me, honestly, and I have a lot of stuff like that, so I didn't go for it, even though, again, if you were just going for value, that dress was the way to go. They had from extra small, small, medium large, extra large to double XL, and then even plus sizes, so very size inclusive on that one. There was that. There was a body and bikini hair trimmer. There was a blemish serum, a serving platter, which was actually quite nice, salt cellar, vitamin C brightening serum, spiral sunglasses, Callisto sunglasses, both from Air, the Turkish beach towel, which I was tempted by, even though I've got a million of those, and the Show Me Your Moo Moo Sunseeker tote, which had a $68 value. I almost got that because you guys know I'm a bag addict, but I decided not to. It was so cute though, but I was trying to really curate for myself a very summery box because, you know, even though the selections can feel seasonal, I feel like it's kind of up to you, since it's fully customizable, to create your perfect summer box. So I was kind of going for that, but again, I was trying to be budget conscious this time around. So the one item that I did get had a $38 value, definitely like one of the lower values in this particular category, and it was still very summery though. The Kopari Beauty Bright as Day Mineral Sheer SPF 50 sunscreen. So I do like this brand, and I love any mineral face sunscreen, especially if it's an SPF of over 30, because I feel like that's where it really starts to make a difference. So this is a hardworking sunscreen that goes beyond protecting your skin with the vitamin C and mica infused formula, delivering a glowing, bright, and hydrated complexion. I somehow didn't manage to slice that open. Let me try that again. That you'll love all summer long and beyond. So, and it's really cute. It looks really cute, right? I thought that was adorable. So that is what I got for category or grouping number 1. Some good sunscreen, mineral sunscreen, and I like how small it is. So it is just 1.7 fluid ounces, so that can totally go in your carry-on if you're just doing a sunny weekend getaway. All right, I'm gonna flip my page because I do print out the selections. Now, some of the selections may have changed by the time you, especially if you're a seasonal subscriber, get to it, but they always like add stuff back in. Sometimes there's throwbacks that I might not mention in here. I always try to choose new things if I can. So for category 2, where the additional choice pricing was $15, so I guess they don't call them add-ons because they have a whole add-on shop, extensive add-on shop. These are additional choices, so $1 more than category 1. There were some really cool ribbed glasses. I love all the houseware stuff. I just don't need it because I actually get a lot of home decor boxes. The Augustinus Bader eyebrow and lash enhancing serum that had a $155 value, but that was one of those items where you did have to, it was considered a luxe choice where you have to pay an extra $20, but still having it be one of your choices for an extra $20 for $155 value, that's pretty awesome. There was a long line sports bra, there was a Stretch Mark Botanical Body Oil, a Swell Bento Box, After Shower Nourishing Body Oil, a Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm, Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops, in the Roundhouse Sicily Stripe set of 4 dipples. Those were adorable as well. I went for NARS because I do still love me some NARS Beauty, an Afterglow Sensual Shine lipstick. I'm a lipstick girly, so I thought this color looked pretty. And this is a $32 value. I mean, you guys, I got a like pretty high value box at $276, and I did not by any means choose the highest value items in every category. I mean, I was definitely choosing on the lower end, honestly. When you have something that's, you know, the Stretch Mark Botanical Body Oil, $100 value. Like the ribbed glasses, a set of 2, $79 value for 2 glasses. So I was very, I was thinking practically, things that I will use, but also being behaved and not getting extra additional choice items. I love this packaging though. That is cool. This is a great color. I love these like narrower tube lipsticks because I feel like then you don't need a liner as much. Look how great that color is. Ooh, there. It's like this nice kind of berry, rusty red. I love that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my hand because I'm keeping this. Ooh, yeah. It's like a nice bricky berry red. It's very berry. I'm going to call it very berry. Like, I wonder what color I actually got. Let's see. What does it say on here? It says that it is Wild Ride. Wild Ride. The wildest ride in the wilderness. Where's my Disney adults? Let me know where you are. All right, let's go on to choice number 3. Again, I might not have all of them because sometimes they get updated after I make my lists. Their additional choice pricing for number 3 was $13. There was the Skincare Tools Cryo Thermo Recovery Mask, the Sansia 3-compartment sunglass holder. I actually have one of those. I think they're great. I did not pay $52 for it though, and that's the value they're citing on this one. The Isla Pearl earrings, I thought those were pretty. They're a little demure for me though, at $60. The Kopari Beauty Marine Clean Purifying Gel Cleanser, $29. Thrive Cosmetics Bigger Than Beauty Skincare Pout Hero Liquid Lip Treatment Balm in Vanilla Swirl, $26. Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, $31 value. And the Luxe Choice, where you had to pay an extra $30 for this, the INH Insert Blowout Here, $72 value. So that's kind of surprising, right? It's a bigger Luxe Choice at additional cost, right, versus the Augustinus Bader was an extra $20 for a $155 product. This is a $72 product, but you had to pay an extra $30. So I feel like you're kind of paying for it almost. But anyway, at least at like cost. But I chose, and you will not be surprised by this, I chose a candle. That's what this big hefty thing is. I do love me a candle. This is the Homesick Lemongrass Breeze candle. Oh goodness. Hopefully nothing broke there. That was just the lid. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, it was well packaged until I started opening it up. This has a value of $29.99. It is in good condition. I did not break it, thank goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh my. I'm going to be a little more careful with this second part as it comes out of the tube. But see, now I can't get it out of the tube. Whew. That's very ingenious packaging, though, how you just dent in the corners and make a mess on the ground. All right, so at least I didn't drop the candle part. I just dropped the lid, which does make it a nice reusable vessel. I'm a little disappointed, Homesick, because my label has some creases in it that I can smooth out. They're on either side, but honestly, I'm probably going to take the label off of there. But I do like this. It says, "Hello, sunshine. The perfect summertime candle reinvigorates any space. Whether you're lounging by the pool or hosting a backyard barbecue, this clean-burning gem promises a long-lasting fragrance that keeps your summer vibes going strong. Light it up and let the refreshing aroma transport you to your favorite sun-soaked getaway, all from the comfort of your home." Now, it doesn't have like a gasket to it, so it's not a tight fit. I usually like it when there is a tight fit to it, so you have to be mindful of what you decide to put in it later, but it does smell like lemongrass, which is a nice, fresh, and herbal scent to me. So it's not a super strong scent, and it's not for everyone. I know not everyone is a huge fan of lemongrass, but I like it. I'm hoping that it has a little bit more throw, though, when I do actually light it. So candles for me are always a solid choice, but I am a little disappointed with the, like, I get the simple, like, label, but at least apply it well. It's got like creases in 3 different places. All right, for choice number 4, the add-ons for that were $10, so really reasonable. There was an anklet that was pretty cute. There was a waterproof eyeliner. There was ingrown hair for your like bikini line patches. A Dr. Jart Cryo Rubber face mask. Innisfree green tea, caffeine bright eye serum, Maison Rue Kid digital offer. Oh, towards your purchase at that store online. I don't like that much. Glossy hair glaze, clearly after bite balm, always good for summer. A Basque SPF lotion, sunscreen. I usually like it to be a little bit higher than SPF 30 these days. What I went for was the Linhart Tooth Whitener Gel. And I just have to find that. I know I had it somewhere. And then I like hit it with that giant candle jar. So this is the thing that was kind of open in my box because it had gotten kind of crushed. I just thought this would be good. I used to use those Crest gel, whitening strips, and they actually worked really well as a coffee drinker and a red wine drinker. Coffee more than the wine, don't worry. I do think that I could have slightly brighter teeth, so I thought I'd give this a chance. It says this easy to use product fits seamlessly into your daily routine. Just add it to your toothpaste for a whitening boost. So you don't have to put it into a tray. You don't have to do the strips. You just add it onto your toothbrush with your toothpaste. It says its effective formula helps remove stains and enhance your natural brightness without the hassle of complicated applications. Perfect for those on the go, this gel makes achieving a radiant smile as simple as brushing your teeth. So for me, that seems really easy and something that I'll actually do. I'll just stick this right next to my toothpaste and then I'll probably remember to actually do it, versus when it's a whole process, I will not remember to do it. And it's not like something that you have to keep on your teeth and talk all funny and like, ugh. I do not miss those times. For choice 5, additional pricing was just $9. So there was a mascara, a body deodorant cream, mini revealer concealer from Kosas, a Check Fitness towel, a jelly claw clip. I was like, really? Like a claw clip is one of our choices? A cognac, no shade to those of you who chose it. A cognac walnut shell exfoliating body sponge. Some of the values on these seem really high. That was like a value of $22. The Luxe Choice. So they had Luxe Choices in multiple categories this time around. The Kosas Undressed Eyeshadow, $40 value, but you had to pay an extra $14. So I feel like you're paying for like half the product almost, or at least what it would have been at wholesale. There was a Marilyn Shift Ariel ring in gold or silver, which I did like that they gave us the option that I was very tempted by. That would have been my second choice for like $9 for a $42 value ring. I haven't always, like, I feel like it's 50-50 on how much I like jewelry from FabFitFun. And then there was the Pup Box, $50 off a 3-month paid subscription. So it's like, in your subscription, you could get a deal on a subscription for your dog, which, I mean, could work. I decided to go for a visor. Now, I have a lot of visors, but I don't know. I just decided to go for it. So apparently I actually went for the ring because I see it on the ground here. So let me see if I can pick this up. But I went for the visor. This is the item I was saying. It got a little bit crushed in shipping, and I was a little bit disappointed that FabFitFun doesn't take care of things a little bit better. Let's see if we can get this to open up. So this Beach Riot visor has a $78 value. To me, that seems a little bit crazy, honestly. $78, like really? This stylish accessory features an adjustable elastic and Velcro back closure, ensuring a perfect fit. Whether you're lounging by the pool or hitting the beach, this visor provides ample sun protection while adding a trendy touch to your summer ensemble. Lightweight and breathable, it keeps you cool and comfortable on hot days, allowing you to enjoy every moment outdoors. Not like super packable, but it is super lightweight. You guys, let's give it a shot. Oh, that's really big. Hold on. I gotta put it on correctly. Let's see if we can put it on correctly without catching too much of my hair in there. Oh, no, now my hair's puffing up. Now I made it too tight. Let's see. Can we do this on camera? Absolutely not. Oh gosh, I think it's gonna make my hair puff up. Well, I could do a high bun. See, look at that. That's such a mess. I've got to get it to the exact right size so that I'm not applying the Velcro when I'm putting it on, so that I can just slip it on. It's a little bit of a lower visor. I feel like a card dealer, and then it's going to puff my hair up. I'm a little disappointed by that. All right, you guys, I'm a little disappointed by that. Maybe, I don't know. All right, choice number 6, additional choice pricing bumped right back up to $12. There was a spoon rest, super cute. There was a a bump eraser body scrub, a clean volume detox dry shampoo, Earth Harbor silk bioretinol hydration cream, a parachute home makeup towel set of 2, all right, and a 4-month subscription, another subscription within a subscription to YNAB. I don't know what YNAB is. Oh, intentional spending made easy. It was like to help you budget. And the first thing, it's like, get rid of your subscription boxes. So I got I was very tempted by the Array Not Today gray, but I already got like a gray cover-up thing in another box, so I didn't get that one. So there were things that I was thinking about getting. This is the jewelry piece that had fallen to the floor. It's not that I got the Ariel ring. I got this, and I think that's why I chose not to get the Ariel ring, because I was like, I don't need 2 jewelry pieces in my FabFitFun box. So this is the Our Spare Change Floral Cuff. It has a $62 value. And there's a QR code here. It says use code FabFitFun for 20% off of more of their products. This was the highest valued item in this particular category, but I liked this cuff. I thought it was really pretty and delicate and small, and I have a small wrist. So it says this adjustable 18-karat gold-plated floral embossed texture wire features charming floral embossed textures that elevate any outfit. It fits seamlessly into any look, whether you're running errands and on the go, enjoying brunch, or having a night out with friends. But the floral, like, embossed design on it, I don't know if that's focusing, you guys. It kind of reminded me of Hawaiian bracelets. Any of my Hawaiian girlies out there remember Royal Hawaiian Heritage jewelry and the sort of almost like Spanish filigree designs that they had on them, and then they would put your name in enamel. So I thought that it kind of reminded me of that. It is tiny though, so you do have to open it up. But I love a nice cuff that's going to be small. I probably will make it a little bit flatter because it's very much a circle right now, but I'll probably make it more of an oval because now it's a little bit tight. But I think that's really pretty. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my 6 choices and my 2 little additional subscriptions. Let me know what you got. I always love comparing notes and seeing what you curated for yourself for FabFitFun in the comments below. And I'll see you soon in my next unboxing. Thanks for being here.